may be seated. If anyone objects to the union of this couple, speak now, forever hold your peace. Before we begin, Abel and Heather would like to pause for a moment to remember those who can't be present here today and those who are no longer with us, especially his brother, Riposo Sleepy Vela. We gather as a community of family and friends and feel ripples of excitement and tremors of joy as we celebrate the marriage of Abel and Heather. God has created a world of harmony, soaring birds, towering trees, brisk wind, animals of all kinds, each unique, each in relationship and harmony with the others. God's first gift was breathing life into humans and turning us toward each other to live in equality and unity. Abel and Heather have come here to affirm their love for each other and enter into this sacred union. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is an opportunity for love to be learned. Marriage is a journey in which we as a travelers are faced with many choices and are responsible for these choices. Marriage is a call to servanthood. Marriage is a call to friendship. Marriage is a call to suffering. Marriage is not an event but a way of life. Marriage involves intimacy in all areas for it to be fulfilling. Today, Abel and Heather, you come together bringing all of you to this marriage, all of your wonderful parts, all of your hurts and pains. You especially bring today all of your hopes and dreams for this marriage. In preparing for today, Heather, Abel shared, I knew you're the one for me when you cooked me dinner that night after I finished working on your house. And you're perfect for me because I trust you. And Abel, Heather shared, I knew you're the one for me when I didn't want you to leave when you finished working on my bathroom. And you're perfect for me because you're committed and devoted to me like I never knew was possible. You know how to love me and how to show me your love. You're honest and you're passionate like no other. You're an amazing father to all our children and provide them with the things money can't buy. You instinctively know what we all need at all times before we even know that we need it. You both have tremendous faith in each other as you trust your future to the other's care. You have excellent reasons for believing you belong together, but you have no guarantees. Instead, you stand together about to accept on faith the challenge of creating the future together. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. You marry in faith that God has called you to live as one. You promise to be faithful to one another in big things as well as small. Your constant faith in each other will give form and substance to the beautiful hopes you have for your future. Faith is a conviction of things not seen. Unless you're an unusual couple, at times your marriage won't look anything like the vision you celebrate today. You may not feel much evidence of the love you now feel so keenly. At such a time, remember this moment. Remember the hopes and dreams that have been entrusted to your care. Marriage begins with a leap of faith that says, I will, before an unknown and unknowable future. Marriage is about being full of faith or faithful to one another. Faithfulness respects each other's ideas and feelings, keeps each other's secrets, guards each other's dignity, and honors each other in public and in private. Faithfulness is built from 10,000 minute acts of trust and trustworthiness. In such faith, you'll find the fulfillment of all the hopes and dreams you have today. May God bless you both. Amen. Abel and Heather, have you come here freely without reservation to join together lawfully in marriage? If so, say, I have. Before God and family and friends, I ask you to affirm your vows to each other as you enter into this covenant of marriage and begin to share all the joys of this new relationship, whatever the future may hold.
Heather Adrienne Huddleston, I love you. You look beautiful. The first day I met you, you said, hi, my name is Heather. I need help with my house. I said, okay. I knew you were the one when you cooked me that chicken that night. I said, I found my girl. I knew you need me more than just working on your house. Life was nothing before you. You're that one light that keeps me going every day. That I wake up and get to see my best friend takes my breath away. I can't live without you. Nothing good lasts forever but you. You fix my heart because you're an angel that heals other angels. I said I will always stay by your side. Love burns deep within my soul. Muffin, Heather, Adrian, Huddleston, I promise to keep you safe between my arms.
A tree hit me how I love it.
Knock some sense into me.
When I met you, and I introduced myself to you, and I said, hi, I'm Heather, and I shook your hand. We're in this spot. Your dynamite hit through my mind, and I knew I was in for a wild and exciting thing, and it scared me, and it thrilled me, all at the same time. And I knew I was in love with you when I didn't want you to leave my house, and you didn't know that I said that. When I'm away from you, I feel like I can't breathe. I never want to be apart from you. I want your presence, your breath, your voice, your hands, your everything. Only you know how to love me the way I need, the way I want. You made me learn so much about myself. Somehow you know me better than I even know myself. You have a magical way of making ordinary the extraordinary in life. You're such a committed father. You're such a hard worker. You treat me like a queen and you make me feel so cherished. I'm never that way. I promise to always be faithful to you, to be supportive of you, no matter in sickness or in health, in success or in hurt, in triumph or failure, in whatever our life may bring, any adventure. I trust in you and I trust in us. I trust in God to send you, sent you to me. I love you so much. You Vows, I can't remember right now. I'm so devoted to you. I'm proud to be your wife, and I'll work every day to make you proud.
Abel, do you take Heather to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Heather, do you take Abel to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
You, Abel, take Kyle and Casey to care for, encourage, and love as your own for as long as you shall live.
I do.
You, Heather, take Angelina, Ariana, and Alicia to care for, encourage, and love as your own for as long as you shall live.
I do.
You have the rings? These rings are an outward and visible sign of invisible truth which binds two hearts in one. As such, they're the symbols of the enduring and unending quality of the love which is now expressed between Abel and Heather. Abel, repeat after me. Heather,
Heather,
this ring
is
a sign
a sign
of my love and faithfulness.
of my love and faithfulness.
Heather, repeat after me. Abel, this ring is a sign of my love and faithfulness. Abel and Heather have decided to include the sand ceremony into their ceremony today as a symbol of their relationship. These outside containers represent the lives of Abel and Heather to this moment, representing the faith, wisdom, and love they've received from their family. There are two, each capable of going their separate ways. To bring bliss and happiness to their home, there must be a merging of these two into one. As Abel and Heather pour their sand into the center container, symbolizing the union of their lives together now. It's what God meant when he said, on this account a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall be one flesh. From now on, their thoughts shall be for each other rather than for the individual selves. Their plans shall be mutual. Their joys and sorrows shall be shared alike. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8 says, love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. El amor es paciente, es bondadoso. El amor no tiene envidia. El amor no es jactancioso, no es arrogante, no es porta indecorosamente, no busca lo suyo, no se irrita, no toma en cuenta el mal recibido, no se regocija de la injusticia, sino que se alegra con la verdad. Todo lo sufre, todo lo cree, todo lo espera, todo lo soporta. El amor nunca deja de ser. Please join me in a prayer of blessing over their marriage. God in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children. You gave us love. We present to you Abel and Heather who've come this day to be married. May the covenant of love they made be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We thank you for giving them strength and courage to keep their vows. Thank you for helping them to create for their family a peaceful, stable home of love as a foundation on which they can build their lives. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there's misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. When suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and abiding love. Amen. Abel and Heather, in the future, happy occasions will come as surely as the morning. Difficult times will come as surely as the night. To say the words love and compassion is easy, but to accept that love and compassion are built upon patience and perseverance is not easy. Abel and Heather, inasmuch as you have declared your willingness to enter the state of marriage with each other, declare the same in the company of God and these witnesses. By the virtue of the authority vested in me as ordained minister and by the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife, united in the pure and holy bonds of wedlock. Where God is joined, let no one separate. Go forth in this life as husband and wife with the blessing of God. Be loving, patient, and kind, and above all, forgive one another as God has forgiven you. It's my pleasure to introduce to you all for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Abel Hernandez Jr. Es un placer presentarles por primera vez, Señor y Señora Abel Hernandez Jr. Abel, let me kiss your bride. Abel and Heather, thank you all for being present on their most special of days. The bridal parties will be taking a few pictures at this time, so immediate family, please stay close for group photos. Everybody else, there's a reception that follows immediately. Thank you all for being present here today.